Good morning, gang. Happy Monday morning. Back to the grind. We're at it again. All right. So today I want to talk about something that some may be common sense, some may be, I didn't think about that, and some may be an aha moment. Okay. 10 places you don't want to be or don't want to go to when the balloon goes up. And maybe some alternatives, ideas I'll have here in the future on how to get away, if you will. So let's say, for example, the economy crashes, or there's an EMP, or something turns the country into, your city even, okay, into a total SHTF nightmare. Where do you not want to go? This is everything that you're prepping for to avoid, all right? Like I said, some of them will be common sense, and you may be in them anyway, okay? But you need to either know how to get out, have a plan. We talk about planning and organization all the time, or you need to already be gone, all right? So the first place you absolutely do not want to be when the shit hits the fan is in any downtown area, okay? I mean, people can say, well, there's people around and everything, and there's, be safer and everything, because there's bigger groups. Let's think about a couple of things that are going to happen. As soon as the balloon goes up, any downtown area is going to be rife with crime, and the gangs are going to take over like that, because police, fire, everything is going to disappear. Either those guys are going to get called to go somewhere else, and they're going to be stretched so thin anyway, they're not going to be able to control anything. I mean, just look at any of these Antifa riots and the police trying to hold them back. That's going to be going on in an entire city, okay? Try to hold back 6, 7, 8, 10 million people with the police force. I mean, I don't care if you're New York City, there's 35,000 cops, right? And a population of about 7 million people. That ain't good odds. But other things to think about why you don't want to be in the city. Anybody remember the New York garbage strike? That ain't ever going to end this time. So think of the sanitation conditions that you're going to be in. Within a few days, it's going to stink like crazy. New York's known for their rats. Gee, now they don't need to be in the subways anymore, in the sewers. Now they can be in the main streets. So think of the disease that's going to spread. Chances are clean water is hopeless, okay? And even if you've got your Berkey or your Life Straw or anything like that, there's a good chance you can turn the faucet on and nothing's going to come out. So a downtown area is certainly a place not to be. So number 2, second one, you want to get out of the city. How do I do that? Or I want to get out of wherever I am, the suburbs, I don't care, all right? Stay off the main roads, stay out of major intersections, stay off the freeways, and also think of bottlenecks, all right, where everybody's going to go. How many ways do you know out of your city? You know the main road, the one you take every day going to work or going to the grocery store or whatever. Do you know the back roads? Do you know the way out through the woods or whatever it would be? Again, I'll look at where I am, okay? There's one main road that everybody uses to get in and on and off the peninsula here. I know another back road to get off. I also know the way out the woods to get out to a fire road that will get me out. Granted, it's in a completely different direction, but it gets me out if I have to. Do you know multiple ways out of your town, your city, your subdivision, whatever? How about off your cul-de-sac for those of you in the suburbs, okay? Yeah, chances are you're not going to be able to go out that one main street because that's where everybody else is going too. You may have to figure out how to go through backyards, which of course makes it very difficult when you're trying to drive a car. Something to plan for. Number 3, a place that you want to absolutely avoid. Hospitals. Huh? What if I'm sick? Right, here's the deal with hospitals. It's going to be a common place where a lot of people are going to go because it's shelter, Okay, it's a large place and has shelter. They figure, oh, I'll be safe here. You know, nobody ever attacks the medics in a war. Right, okay. But what else is going to happen? You're going to have all the sick people there, okay, and all the family members trying to get the sick people, the injured people helped. The stress there is going to be through the roof. And as the sick people come in, guess what? Germs spread. And so you've now gone to the hospital and gotten yourself sick. You were fine when you walked in. You were sick when you went out. I mean, if you think about it, where's the biggest concentration of sick people any given time? In a hospital, right? So definitely want to stay away from there. So do whatever you can to not get sick and not get hurt. That would be common sense, but hopefully you know some home remedies, home medicine, or have your preps for them so that maybe you can avoid going to the hospital and take care of the medical needs on your own. Number 4, this one's kind of unique to some people. Anybody that lives around a prison, you want to get out of there fast, okay? That is a no-brainer, another no-brainer bug-out situation. You know, prisons are normally put out in the middle of nowhere areas, but if you live near a prison, you think what's going to happen if the power goes out? All those nice little electric doors don't work anymore, okay? And, I mean, I don't know if you're near some minimum security Martha Stewart country club, or if you're near some maximum security place where they're housing murderers and rapists. The criminal element is going to take over the country in a lot of spots really, really quick. And they are going to be looking for their next victim, their next score, their next whatever. Think, again, I mention this all the time, think of the book 1 Second After, okay? And how the group just came through and they were devastating people, okay? You know, they'd burn down entire cities, take what they want, rape the women, do whatever, and move on, okay? That's a real possibility and probability. Number 5, police stations or military bases. This one sounds completely counterintuitive, right? Why would you not want to go where the good guys are? Well, chances are the good guys are trying to take care of their family. There's going to be utter chaos. Like I said earlier about cities, they're going to be stretched extremely thin. They're not going to be able to help you. And no, you're not going to go pick up a tank and drive it down the street and go, okay, I'm safe now. Right? That's not going to happen. Military bases and the police stations are one of the best places to go if you want to get shot. So stay away. Number 6, shelters or food banks. Okay, no, you don't want to be going here. You know, even FEMA camps. Okay, we all can agree you don't want to go to a FEMA camp. All right, that's just, gee, could you please put me in jail? You know, no, thank you. I mean, again, look at the movie Red Dawn. You know, when the father was inside that caged-in area and the kids were standing outside the fence. I want to be the kid, not the dad. All right. But what are you going to have in FEMA camps? Crowded scenarios, little food, disease is going to run all over the place, and violence is going to be insane in there, all right? You know, think of, basically you're going into a prison yard. Pick a movie to think of what happens in a prison yard, and I'm not talking about some Adam Sandler movie. Okay. Number 7, grocery stores, gas stations, auto parts stores, and convenience stores. I pray to God not a single person watching this channel has any need to go to any sort of store and go, you know what, I think I need toilet paper. No, okay? You should already have all the foods you need, all the gasoline you need, any auto parts that you can feasibly get that you know, now, gee, the world blew up. This is not the time to change your oil. This is not the time to go, gee, I need new brake pads, okay? You should already have your backups to it, you know, backup oil filters, backup oil. I mean, just the basics that, you know, home maintenance, another air filter. That would be a real good idea for your car, guys, too, by the way, is air filters and oil, okay? Convenience stores. The masses are going to go out like crazy, and oh my God, we need this. Remember the great toilet paper rush of 2020, okay? Everybody's going to go out, and the non-prep people are going to go out and try to get all this stuff. You should already have it. Stay away from there. The fights, the violence, the craziness that is going to be in any sort of retail outlet is not where you want to be, okay? Same goes for like hardware stores and sporting goods stores. People are going, the ones that don't need the food, the ones that think they're kind of prepped, okay, are going to go, hey, I'm going to go to the gun store, or I'm going to go get a baseball bat or tools or a tent or anything. Going to be utter chaos. Trust me, everybody's got the same idea. It's not like anybody's going, you know what? Well, everybody else is at the grocery store. I'm going to go to Dick's and I'm going to get a tent and a Coleman stove. No. Okay, ain't the only one with that idea, and there's not a whole lot of that stuff on the shelves, so there's going to be, you want that? I want that. I got a gun that I just got from aisle 6. Bang. Okay, I'm taking that too. You should already have everything you need. Number 9. This is going to be the fun one. No, you don't want to be going to the banks. No, you don't want to be going to check cashing places, pawn shops, ATMs, anything like that. You should already have that taken care of. The banks are not going to open, okay? I mean, either it's going to be for lack of electricity in their computers work, or just out of sheer panic, because if this happened in the middle of the day and you've got all bank employees in there, they're not going to have this little cheerful, hi, Mrs. Jones, welcome to First Republic Bank, or whatever, you know, what can I help you with today? They're going to be like, holy shit, there's 50 people at the door coming in and they want to steal everything, because everybody's going to think, I need cash, I need cash, I need cash. In an SHTF event, cash probably not going to have a whole lot of value for more than a couple of weeks, maybe a month, okay? Because by then people are going to go, there ain't nothing left to buy, because anything and everything's going to be taken. So now we get into the barter system, and whether or not you find somebody that's willing to trade you a bag of beans for a $5 bill, I don't know. But I have a tendency to think that I doubt. Last one, large shopping malls, public squares, city parks. That's going to be another common place that people are going to go. You know, if it's summertime and it all goes down, people may go to the city park, or because there's a chance, a centralized place where people can meet. I mean, I love hearing people when they have their escape plan, if something goes wrong. I mean, granted, if your house burns down, everybody meet at the mailbox. I'll give you that. So we have a common place to meet. That would make sense. Honey, kids, if the world goes to shit and I'm at work and you're at home and you're at school, let's all meet at the park. We all know where that is. Are you kidding me? That is going to be a shooting gallery out there to steal stuff, to do anything. Malls, same thing. People are going to run into the mall. Hey, I can get clothes and I can get potato chips and, you know, maybe there's something left in the food court to eat. Yeah, you and thousands of other people are going to have the same idea because, oh, it's shelter. You know, oh, it's a furniture store. I can sleep on the bed. Right, okay, that'll work. But guys, these are some of the places that absolutely 100% avoid, get out of your plan whatsoever, that you do not want to be anywhere near them. You know, maybe a couple of months in after the great die-off, maybe there might be a doctor still at the hospital or something. But you don't want to be there early on in any of this, okay? You want to be as far away from the masses as you possibly can. Surround yourself with like-minded people and hide. That's going to be your best option in anything when this all goes down for at least a couple of weeks, is to just hide somewhere. Let the world go crazy, let everybody else kill each other off, do whatever it takes, and then come out and try to start sustaining in whatever aftermath we come to. I'm going to give everybody a real quick heads up. You probably don't want to miss the lunchtime video today. I'm just going to give you that as a little hint. And the other thing I will say is don't make plans for tomorrow night. I'll leave it at that. Pinball out.